Hello, I'm reviewing for you today the Best Core BC168. They call it Magic Boost. Now it is a induction speaker, works off of NFC, not Bluetooth. So if you don't have NFC, you can still use this, and I'll get into that in a little bit. The only reason why I'm opening it up for you on camera is so you can see something kind of important. Get the box out of the way here. Inside of this, there are two pieces that come with it. You have your aux cable, or your charging cable, your USB cable. And any micro USB cable will work. I use one off my cell phone because it's permanently connected to a charger. And then you have the pamphlet that tells you a little bit about it, how it works. My pamphlet mentions a AAA battery option, where if your onboard rechargeable battery dies, you can run it off of the rechargeable or off the AAA's. This is what your speaker looks like. Now mine does not have that option. There is the speaker. I don't know if I call it a power button or activation button, because really there's an on-off button back here. You're also your DC input for your micro USB cable to charge, and then 3.5 jack, so you can run off of it. Also, if you have an MP3 player or your phone doesn't have NFC, you can still use this and just hook it up with a 3.5 male out of your headphone jack. On-off button or power cycle button, whatever you want to call it, is blue when it's just on, and then when you're charging, this corner over here lights up red. So I'm going to go ahead and play some Pandora for you. And then you can hear my current volume off of just the speaker. And then when you get it to your NFC, I didn't change my volume at all. That is how much louder it reproduces the sound, which is really, really nice. The sound isn't bad. You know, I've heard better, usually off of a Bluetooth speaker. This is my first NFC speaker that I've used. It's my first NFC speaker. I think it sounds really well. I think if it was in a slightly bigger area like my office at my full-time job, not here in my home office, if it was in my office, I think it would be better, better sound. I'm kind of enclosed here. Again, if you don't have NFC, you can use that nice 3.5 input. It does work. I tried it. I don't have my cable handy to show you, but it does work. And it sounds just as good. There's no difference in the sound. The NFC connection is really strong on it. It may take you a while to figure out where your chip is, you know, move it around, figure it out. On my phone, the V10 is located right in this section. So you can see when I first put it on there, it was about here and it wasn't quite loud. And as I moved it over, it picked up. Work with yours, play with it, you'll get it figured out. Again, if you don't have NFC, you could always use the 3.5 jack. And you just need a male-to-male. If you have a standard headphone output on your device, MP3 player or a radio of some sort, and you want to amplify the sound a little bit, this will do your job for you. Price point was like $14.99 or something like that with Prime shipping. You know, if you need a speaker to make things louder, to be able to play in an office setting, and be able to dock your phone on it so you're not having a bunch of cables running all over the place, this is well worth it. 5-star, $14.99. You know, disclaimer here, right? If it was a $30 speaker, I would expect better sound. You don't have tons of bass in it. It's a little tinny sounding, but it sounds better than a speaker on the phone. So there you go. I think it's a 5-star for the price point. Quality-wise, it's well made. You know, it's sturdy. It's got some good weight to it. I really want to tear it apart and look at it. But I won't, because it's useful. I'm going to take it to my office at my job and use it there, because I think that's really what it's more meant for. Maybe in your kitchen if you're working, you can just run it there. That might work, because the kitchen's probably bigger than my office here at the house. So there you go. Bestcore BC168 NFC speaker.